Now I'm going to teach you a technique that will start to get you in the right frame. When we teach this to AMs, when we teach this to salespeople, when we teach this to leaders, they're shocked at the difference it immediately makes in their life. So here's how it's going to work. I want you to be a salesperson in this case for your agency, and I want you to answer this exactly as your team would answer it today. Do you understand? When I say what I say, I want to immediately go into the role play. So there's no fluff. We've already been talking for 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Let's say we're at the end of the conversation, in fact. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to give me the answer your team would give today. Is that fair? Here we go, Larry. Larry, I gotta be honest. I feel like you're a lot more expensive than everyone else we've talked to.
Okay. What do you mean by more expensive?
Yeah, that was great. Because most people do what?
Justify their price.
When someone says you're more expensive, do you know what they mean by expensive? Could you be 10% more, 20% more? Could you be cheaper and they're just testing you? You see, you have no idea. The problem is most people naturally assume, they defend, they lose authority, and it goes sideways. So here's how the pivot works. What you want to do is I'm going to say a negative phrase, and then you are going to use the pivot. That's how it works. You're going to mirror the negative phrase, and then you're going to ask a question, all right? So an example of this is if I say something like, that jacket is so ugly, which it's not, but if I say that jacket's ugly, you're going to say, ugly? Tell me more. Ugly? Tell me about that. Now, the important thing about this, though, Edgar, is that you have to have the right yes and energy. So if I say it to you, don't frown as you're answering. You want to say it with a smile. You want to make it look like you've been waiting for me to ask that all day, that you're so excited, okay? Now, what are you going to do? I'm going to say a phrase. You're going to repeat the what? The negative word.
Yeah, the part of it.
The negative word or words, could be more than one. And then you're going to say what?
Tell me more about
Tell me more about that. Okay, good. You ready for this, Edgar? Edgar, I'm super frustrated with my role here.
Why are you feeling frustrated? Tell me more about it.
Good. Now, what's the negative word? Frustrated? Tell me about that. That's it. Every objection hides a truth. Ask the right question and watch it unfold.